Things are getting very interesting. In Kenya, we've seen enemies working together politically and friends parting ways. And because of that, I won't be wrong to conclude that there are no permanent friends or enemies in Kenyan politics, but just permanent interests. Kenyans should always remember those words of wisdom. Uhuru can still work with Ruto. Kalonzo can still work with Ruto, or even Rigathi Gachagua can still work with Ruto. These politicians can still work together. If you look at fiercest critics of Ruto now, they are Rigathi Gachagua supporters and Kalonzo Musyoka supporters. If today Kalonzo joins Ruto, these people talking of a one-term president, they will be talking on how William Ruto will win the next election. Same to Rigathi Gachagua supporters currently cursing Ruto. That's how Kenyan politics is wired. So Kenyans have to be very careful with these politicians and their supporters. They are very, very unpredictable. Most of these people talking that Ruto has failed to deliver, and more so those who are Rigathi Gachagua supporters, they don't care about Ruto's delivery, but they're just using William Ruto's failures to justify why they are against Ruto. But the real thing here is Ruto betrayed their ethnic leader. It's not about William Ruto's performance per se. I want us to have a look at a very interesting story that was captured yesterday, November 23rd, by Taifa Leo. The story is going to inform the basis of our analysis right now. Taifa Leo, handshake ya Ruto njiani. Rais William Ruto na mtangulizi wake Uhuru Kenyatta wanasemekana kuanzisha mazungumzo katika kile kinachoonekana kama jaribio la kiongozi wa taifa kupunguza uasi dhidi yake, haswa katika eneo la Mlima Kenya. If you go through that story, William Ruto's ally has been quoted saying this: viongozi hao wawili wamekuwa wakizungumza, na hii inakisia wito wa Ruto wa umoja wa kitaifa kama ilivyodhamiriwa katika ajenda yake ya kuunda serikali pana. Taifa Leo ilimnukuu mdadisi kutoka ikulu ya Nairobi akisema, so a State House operative, a William Ruto's ally, was quoted saying, Ruto and Uhuru Kenyatta are in secret talks. They are talking behind the scenes. And then the story continues. Mazungumzo kati ya Uhuru na Ruto yanaweza kufikia kilele kwa kujumuishwa kwa washirika wa rais huyo wa zamani katika uongozi wa sasa. Aliyekuwa waziri wa afya Mutahi Kagwe na aliyekuwa gavana wa Laikipia Ndiritu Muriithi ni miongoni mwa washirika wa Uhuru ambao Ruto anasemekana kuwazia nafasi za kazi serikalini. Some Uhuru Kenyatta's allies, Mutahi Kagwe, Nderitu Muriithi, their names are being mentioned. that they might be part of the broad-based government very soon. So it might be true. Uhuru and William Ruto are talking. And that's something I've been discussing in this forum. A few days ago, I didn't tell Kenyans to expect a Uhuru Ruto handshake. And I've been explaining that here. For those who can afford to remember, long even before the fallout between Ruto and Rigathi came public, in this forum we had already seen that Ruto and Rigathi were going to part ways. And we started explaining that way too early in this forum. I'm also saying chances of Uhuru Ruto handshake are likely. Kenyans should prepare themselves for that eventuality. Uhuru Ruto handshake. About 5 days ago, Jeremiah Kioni shared out this. Honorable Jeremiah Ngayu Kioni. This was the way to go from the beginning for this administration. A lot of drama would have been avoided. All in all, here we are. To my brother Kithure Kindiki, kazi kwako. Wish you the very best. And then you are seeing that photo there of Uhuru and Kindiki having a very harmonious chat. Jeremiah Kioni is a very close Uhuru ally, and he's saying this was the way to go from the beginning for this administration. We know that immediately Ruto took over, he has been fighting Uhuru Kenyatta. And that might have also informed the bad relationship between Ruto and Uhuru. But it appears things are changing. And Kioni is even telling Kithure Kindiki kazi kwako, do the necessary in making sure there is a harmonious working relationship. All these are just pointing to the fact that there might be a political handshake in the offing between Ruto and Uhuru Kenyatta. Should that happen, where will it leave Kalonzo and Rigathi Gachagua? Kalonzo might even be forced eventually to also join Ruto. In the event Uhuru joins Ruto. In the event he fails to join Ruto, then he's going to suffer a serious blow because the support he had hoped Uhuru Kenyatta would give him by endorsement, that support will no longer be there. So Kalonzo will suffer a serious political blow. Rigathi on his part will also suffer a serious political blow in his quest for a unified mountain vote. We did see what happened in Embu. Rigathi and Uhuru Kenyatta were widely cheered, a confirmation that the two leaders are still being seen as the mountain's political heavyweights. So if Uhuru decides to work with Ruto, that will be a serious blow to Rigathi Gachagua. And it can be a blow by just Uhuru Kenyatta endorsing Professor Kithure Kindiki, who is William Ruto's deputy. That will be the end of it. Uhuru Kenyatta endorsing Kithure Kindiki as the region's political kingpin, that will have some far-reaching consequences. And the person to suffer that political blow will be Rigathi Gachagua. So Kenyans should not be very much emotional about these leaders. These are leaders who can work together at any given time. Kenyans, if they want to remove Ruto, let them forget about this current crop of leaders. Let them go for new leaders, not these ones. Let me stop it there. If you are watching us but you have not yet subscribed, subscribe, give the video a like. Let's meet in our next analysis. Thank you.